Hi guys, myself Jigar Bagela. Till now we have seen the extrude and revolve feature of Inventor. If you do not have my video, please subscribe my channel so that you will never miss any video. Now before move ahead with more creating tool, let me introduce the constraint. Because by applying any creating tool, first we need to make a sketch, and for that we must have a better knowledge of constraint. So let's start constraint. Here we go. Go to the new tab, click new, select standard part template and then create. This is a part window. Just go to the sketch, select any. I will select the line as a sketching tool and select the sketch plane. I'll select the XY plane. Now on the right side top corner here we have a constraint option. We are having a different constraint like coincident, collinear, concentric, parallel, perpendicular, horizontal, vertical, tangent, symmetric and equal. We will see each and every constraint one by one. Let's draw the line. Select first point and then end point. This line is inclined line. We do not have apply any constraint now. Now I will select this point and try to drag in and drag out. So I can rotate this line in any direction. We can change the length also because we do not have any constraint. I wanted to make this line horizontal and select the line and apply the horizontal constraint here. Select. Now line becomes horizontal. Now if I will try to make this line drag in and drag out, lengths will vary because we do not have apply the dimension, but we cannot rotate in any direction because of this constraint horizontal. Alright, let us see another constraint, another inclined line. If I wanted to make it vertical, then select the line and apply the vertical constraint from this manner. Select vertical, line becomes vertical. Let me explain another constraint. This horizontal line and this line is connected to horizontal which is inclined. If I wanted to make this line perpendicular to each other, then select both line and apply the perpendicular constraint here. Select. Now if you wanted to check whether both of these lines are perpendicular to each other or not, just give the angle. Angle is 90 degree, that means both are perpendicular to each other. Let us see another constraint. I have drawn these two inclined lines, but both are not parallel to each other. If I wanted to make parallel to each other, then select both line and apply parallel constraint. So the line becomes parallel. If I wanted to verify whether both are parallel or not, let us test the angle of both this line with this horizontal line. Check the angle. This angle is 24.6 degree and this angle is also same. So both are parallel to each other. Let me explain another constraint. I have drawn a circle and I have one line which cross the circle at two different places. If I wanted to make this line tangent to the circle, then select line and circle and apply the tangent constraint. Tangent means line can intersect the circle at single point only. If I will change the length of the circle, change of the length, but it will remain tangent to the circle. Same way, if I will change the diameter of the circle, but it will be tangent to the line. So that is the tangent constraint. Let me explain another constraint. I have drawn three different lines, two horizontal and one incline, but both are different in dimension. If I wanted to make all these three lines equal in dimension, then select three line and apply the equal constraint here. Please check the dimension. Value for both dimension are same. Now here, this is not the length of the line. This is a vertical dimension, and this is a horizontal dimension. If I wanted to give the exact length, then right click and select align. Now this is the length of the line. Now look at the figure. All are same. That means all are equal in dimension. Let us see another constraint. I have drawn one circle and one line, but both are at different place. If I wanted to coincide the center of the circle with this first point of the line, then select the center at this point and apply the coincident circle from here. Just select, then circle will coincide, center of the circle will coincide with the point of the line. Let us see another constraint. I draw two lines, one above another. If I wanted to make these two lines collinear, then select two lines and give the collinear constraint. Now look at this, both are collinear. Let us see another constraint. This is a vertical line. Now I have drawn two inclined lines, but the angle of these two lines with respect to this vertical line both are different. If I wanted to make it equal, that means we need to make a symmetric constraint so that angle of this line with respect to this vertical line remains same for both the line. Okay, so I will select, apply the symmetric constraint, select first line, then select second, and select this vertical line for a reference. Now both are symmetric to each other. If you wanted to check, then apply the dimension, check the angle. This is 58.5, so it must be same. This is also 58.5. Almost we have seen almost all constraints. So with the knowledge of all this constraint, we can optimize the sketch. We can make the sketch beautiful. Hope you enjoy the video. We will see more getting tool in next video. Bye.